How you doing, everyone? Great question everyone asks. Dual console or center console. But we're gonna go over the reasons why one might be better for you than the other. And trying to keep it apples to apples, we will compare two similar boats, same size boats, twin engines. We're gonna go over a dual console and a center console. First, we'll start off with a dual console Robalo 257. Now this boat is just over 25 feet long with a 9-foot 2-inch beam. The draft, or how much you sit in the water on this boat, is just around 20 inches. Packaged with twin 200 horsepower engines, you'll have plenty of power to get up and go, get into those rough seas, or just have a nice day on the water. Now climbing into this Robalo 257 dual console, you're obviously going to see you do actually have a decent amount of seating on these boats. Of course, the obvious design, you have dual consoles. You have the captain's console on starboard or right side, and a passenger console on your port or left side. The hard top that comes with these boats is generally bigger than the center console designs. Dual consoles, you're always going to have more storage sections. This boat even has a plumbed head on your port side. Walk through the bow. Dual consoles generally will have a automatic loungers, just because those consoles can actually dual purpose. Always going to have that more leisure cruising in mind. This port side or left side passenger console will have the forward facing lounger, but also having the rear facing lounger as well to look backward when you guys are underway, pulling a tube, anything like that. A similarity that center consoles and dual consoles have is usually a flip bench seat in the rear, or some sort of bench seat in the rear of that boat, which maximizes a lot more seating space. That captain's chair on the starboard or right side of the boat is generally a lot more comfortable. This boat also has the sink system to make drinks, prepare food, or just have a freshwater rinse. Going back to that helm on the captain's side or driver's side, you see that the helm really only has enough space to operate one GPS with your controls, of course, on the side. So that GPS, of course, will have split screens on it, but a lot of people do like to have the dual screens. You may not get that with the dual console. Now going to a center console, the Robalo 250 is the most similar boat to that Robalo 257. That the outer hull is exactly the same. It's just over 25 feet long. It has a 9-foot 2-inch beam. The draft's even the same by an inch difference due to having more fiberglass and just stuff on it for the dual consoles. Something to keep in mind if you guys are trying to get into some skinny water. The Robalo 250 can also be packaged with the same engines. This boat does have twin 200 horsepower engines. As we climb into that Robalo 250 center console, meaning the console is actually right in the center, you won't have those dual consoles on the side. This boat still does have a hard top, is a little smaller. The reason being is the center consoles are always going to be more tailored to a fisherman than a cruiser. The console itself is wider than that dual console, which allows you to get two GPSs with lots of room to spare for your other controls and your gauges. So if you are someone that wants to have two GPSs rather than one, the center console might be the way to go. As you're going to see, the seating arrangement is much different. You will have bow seating with the removable backrests, but if you want to look backward on the boat when you're pulling a tube or just trying to enjoy the view when the engines are underway, you're not going to have the seating. Storage space between the two boats, I would say, is about equal. On this Robalo, you have a swing door head section with a plumb toilet. As we walk to the lean post, it's a doubled up lean post compared to a dual console. So you will be sitting next to your passenger when on the boat. So you do lose seating space on a center console. And as we saw on the dual console, we have a flip bench seat on this boat as well with a hip high live well. And I forgot to mention, on both boats, you will have a dive door on the port or left side of the boat. At the end of the day, the biggest differences between a dual and a center console is what you guys want to do with the boat. If you're looking to fish more, that center console is going to be a better fit for you. It has better fishing space, 360 access at all times over the side of the gunnel or the side of the boat. But you do lose seating, you do lose storage space. If you're not trying to fish, you're just trying to cruise on the day, that dual console is going to be a better boat for you. They generally do ride better in the water just because they are heavier boats. But you don't have a 360 access to the sides of the boat at all times for docking or when you're trying to pull a fish in if you are trying to fish. Whatever you guys want to do, we got it for you. I'm JT with Riva Motorsports, bringing the keys. I'll see you guys then.